Okay, I'm back. Okay, I'm back. It was glitching earlier. So we're gonna try it again. Okay, and I am back. Okay, I'm back too. I just started over, so yeah, it was on my end because I could see my other computer, my laptop, and my monitor was just the circle of death. It was just spinning. So I was like, okay. It was like your life. Okay, I did this one. I did both of them. I didn't do um, my other screen. Be sure to private. You're saying the one I just did, private? Private which video? I'm confused. Be sure to private your video over here. So I'm currently live. You're saying the one I just did a second ago? The one I just did a second ago, it is private. It defaults to private. The other video, not this one. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, it defaults to private, so you don't see it. It's not public. Yeah, so that's the whole thing about being on the laptop. I mean, on the tablet. The laptop actually made it go and be public, and I didn't have to do anything, which was kind of convenient. The new being on the tablet, I actually have to go in, make it public, do all the edits, do the thumbnail, some other stuff, add my description. So it's like a couple more steps, which is inconvenient. It's not convenient. The other way was more convenient being on the laptop in that way, but you know, that's the trade off. Um, so yeah, it's public, and you said like the live also. Hold on one second. That's what I was about to do. Yeah, I'm gonna talk to you. I'm gonna talk to you tomorrow morning because um, I worked on my first video. I did my edits. I still got to work on it in terms of adding a thumbnail. So there's some stuff. So I'll tell you about it because I was trying my best to do some YouTube work yesterday. Too much of that in advance with a third party system. Yeah. And like I said, YouTube Studio lets you do it too. Um, when you're on a tablet, you can even do it on the tablet. I just don't. Hi, Trey. How are your friends? Thank you so much. Um, you said, how do I make money? Go live. We're going to talk about it, friend. You got to make sure you are talking to your audience. So that's the big thing. You are building your community and building, support from your right audience. Give me one second. And that's how you do it, friends. So feel free to like, comment the live. Let us know you're here. Thank you so much. Hello, friend. How you doing, Addie? Make sure you let us know you're here. And if you don't mind, put a comment in. Like the live if you haven't done it already. Like the live as well as subscribe. So if you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel. This is Dr. Lisa Launch Your Income. If you go, you'll see my moderator. She's in the chat, so definitely connect with her. Yes, Michelle Crochets. So she is my moderator. And she's my YouTube person too. So she's helping me build my channel, support me in that way. So I want you to connect with her because she can help you build your channel as well. So definitely connect with her. You said I just subscribed. Appreciate your friend. And what we do is if you subscribe here, if you put something on one of our shorts or long form videos, we can see those comments, subscribe there, like and subscribe there. Then we can go to your channel and subscribe to you as well. Okay? So we all grow. We are all growing. Appreciate the support though. Thank you so much for being here, friends. So let me know if you have questions. Like I said, we're going to talk and then I co-stream on the TikTok. And so I'm going to talk to that community in just a second. And Michelle is in the chat. Like I said, she is my person. If you have questions about building your YouTube channel, if you have questions about your growth strategy, if you have questions about anything to do with optimizing your YouTube, she can help you. She has discovery calls, so definitely connect with her in the chat. Feel free, let us know what your channel's about and share information so that we can support you in a very intentional way. All right, friends, thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you all being here. And I am going live. Good morning. How are you, TikTok? It is Dr. Lisa. Launch your income. Come on in, friends. I am running late, but I am here. So I appreciate you all coming in. Let me know if you have any questions. This is my Go Live and Monetize Your Expertise. Regina, how are you, friend? I want to make sure I can hear my sound. Thank you so much for coming in. Good morning. How's everything going? Philippe, how are you, friend? Let me know where you're from. Let me know if you have questions. I appreciate you all joining. Appreciate you all coming in to the live. And so, as you guys know, I'm doing the YouTube thing too. So I'm here and I'm co-streaming. Thank you all for coming in, DJ. How are you? Thank you for the popular votes, friend. I appreciate you. You know, I have to see. We'll see what happens. Am I still in the shadows today? Because I think I am still in the shadows, you all. I appreciate you joining, though. Thank you so much for being here. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you. Thank you so much, Regina. Appreciate you. Oh, Addie was a kid, huh? Thank you so much, Regina. Appreciate you. Thailand, thank you so much. Come on in, friends. Thank you for sharing out the live. Love, Stacy. Appreciate you as well. So we're just getting started. Thank you for sharing out the live. You're so sweet. You said, Regina said, I'm going to support some Dr. Lisa. Thank you so much for the support. I'm sharing out my live as well. And we'll see if I am still in the shadows today, but it is okay. Like I said, if there's one person or 10 people or 30 people or 40 people, I'm going to still come here. I'm going to still chat it up with you all. We're going to talk about our growth strategy. Okay, thank you, Michelle. We're going to talk about our growth strategy. We are going to make sure that we are growing no matter who's in the room. And that's what this is all about, friends. Okay, so you will see. You'll see people come and support you over time. Annie, thank you for joining. I appreciate you all. Appreciate you all coming in. Let me know if you have questions. Let me know if you have any questions. I appreciate you all coming in. D, how are you, friend? How are you? Z, how are you as well? Thank you for joining the live. As you guys join the live, make sure you comment. Let me know you're here. Thank you for getting that daily heart me. Grab your daily heart me as well. That is the big thing. You got to make sure you have it. He said, what up, though? How you doing, Eugene? How is everything going? I'm well, and yourself? I am doing well. A little under the weather. You know, you wake up, you're like, ugh. But I'm doing fine. Thank you so much. I see you all. Nika Grace, how are you, friend? Joining on in. Good morning. Good morning, Doc. How are you, friend? Thank you so much for the engagement. Let's see. And you did the Daily Heart Me as well, friend. Thank you so much. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. How are you, friend? Come flying in at the top. How's everything going, Happy? How's everything going? You know what, Happy? I did send you a message about your profile review. So let me know, if you don't mind, just comment back. Let me know if there's anything specifically you want me to review, or anything you want me to add in my analysis. Maybe that's it. Like if you have a different, bio you want to consider, if there's something else you're considering, let me know so I can support you in that way too. Portia, how are you, friend? Coming on in. How you doing? Hi, everyone. How are you, friend? The Not Like Us, thank you so much for coming in as well. Portia, coming in, get your daily heart me. All right, friends, as you come in, make sure you, hi, how you doing? Make sure you grab your daily heart me, as well as like the live. We're gonna see if we can see what happens. Am I gonna be cleared of the shadows? I don't think so. TikTok still got me in the shadows, but that's okay. Thank you all. Thank you for grabbing the daily heart me. Yeah, you could tell the difference in how it how it is pushing people, push me out to the For You page, and which is not. That's the thing, it's not. Hello, how you doing, Heart and Joy? Appreciate your friend. Hello, how you doing, Empowered? Thank you so much for coming on in. Tyler, thank you as well. FYP, there we go, friend. FYP. Dee Dee, how's everything going? Are you doing your live journey, Dee? And if there is anyone new in the room, let me know as well. I set up my affiliate program with Stan Store. Awesome, awesome. Okay, so that's right, Portia. You weren't using Stan. You were using Patreon, if I'm not mistaken. So you went ahead and set it up with Stan. Okay, that's good. And so you're going to have, I'm thinking you did it through the community page. You said, oh, not yet. Hi, Ray. How are you, friend? Good morning. So yeah, you did it as a community setup so people can have it there. I'm trying to think, Stan Store, your own affiliate program. I'm actually trying to think of the feature because I know you can do it. Okay, okay, you got me thinking now because I'm thinking there's a separate click that I have to do, and I know what you're talking about. So, okay, good, good, awesome, awesome. I still have my Patreon, but I just have two groups, one for my affiliate referrals. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, so the two groups, yeah, I'm trying to think. So now you got me curious because I'm gonna have to pay attention within Stan. I know you can do it. However, yeah, you got me curious about how is it set up from your standalone affiliate. So I'm picturing communities. I don't know why I'm picturing communities. So I think it's under that feature. But I'm trying to think, where do you find it to set it up for your own affiliate program? And I'm picturing communities. So I may have to message you just so I make sure I'm clear on what you did too. We're due for another one-on-one too. So I'll message you anyway because there's something I want to follow up with you on too. Hello, friends, all coming in. Don, how are you, friend? Thank you so much. Bello, Wello, how are you? Good morning. Good morning, friends. Heart and Joy, how is everything going? So we're going to get to chatting. Thank you so much for liking a live. You can set a community and then set it. That's it. Okay, that's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. I was like, it has to be under the community feature. Yeah. Okay. That's the way I was thinking to do it. But I was like, I don't know if you could do a standalone if you don't do community. So yeah. Okay. So we're on the same page. Yeah. I'm putting my baby to sleep, Dr. Lisa. All right. Your mama. Awesome. Awesome. Welcome, everyone. Have an amazing day, y'all. Thank you so much. Not like us. From yesterday to today, all I am hearing is Stan Store. I can't use it in Jamaica. Really? Mom of 7. Wow. Wow. All right, friend. Yes. Congratulations on the babies. Love that. Don, good morning. How are you? Yeah, Stan is not available in Jamaica. Stan is good. Stan is really intuitive. Makes it a lot easier. What did you end up using, Empowered? What did you end up using? You almost at 5K, you all. We can get there. Thank you, Portia. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. The flash goal is popping up. Let's see. They put the roses. Thank you so much. Yeah, so thank you all for getting your roses. I was about to say Stan Store. So what are you using, Empowered, for your account? Because I think you did set something up. I'm using Beacon and Pay Hype. Yeah, Pay Hype. How do you like it? Because I've heard mixed reviews about it. How do you like it? I've heard some mixed reviews. So thank you all. We got that quickly. Yes, we got that quickly. How you doing, Miss Darlene? How are you, friend? Coming in. So yeah, Beacon is decent. How do you like Beacon? Hello, Lady BB. How you doing, everyone? So yeah, how do you like Beacon? I know somebody was asking about some of the storefronts yesterday. Was that yesterday? Might have been the day before yesterday. They were asking about Stan, Beacon, Pay Hip, Hype, Pay Hype. Yeah, let me know what you think of it. I'm still learning it. Okay. Yeah, I know the reviews were kind of mixed in terms of usage. And maybe it wasn't user friendly. And I think there's some limitations in terms of the templates and some other functionalities. Why do you have to use both? Beacon and Pay Hype? Let me know why. Oh, we didn't reach this. One more. Okay. We hit 5K. You all. Oh, okay, that's what we did. Thank you so much. Um, the flash gold is there. If you could send a rose. So yeah, tell me the difference between the two. Like, which one do you like better? Thank you so much, all. I appreciate you all coming in the room for the live. So we'll get to chatting soon. Thank you, Miss Darlene, for sharing out the live. You guys, like I said, you know I'm still operating in the shadows. So anything you can do to share out the live, if you press, if you press down on the screen. Good job, teacher. How you doing, friend? Let me know. How you doing? Yvonne, thank you so much for being here. And you don't have a bio, so you want to put some words in the bio. Hello, Connor. Thank you so much for joining live. Yeah, so you put some words in your bio. I started my pay up and then someone said try Beacon. Yeah. Beacon, I think, is better. I don't know if you need both. Don't know if you need both. Hi, BB. How are you, friend? Thank you so much for sharing out the live. Thank you so much, friend. And thank you all for being here. Good morning, everyone. So, told you I woke up this morning. I'm feeling a little under the weather. What I noticed is that the pollen is up, so I'm struggling a little bit with my voice. Classy lady, how are you, friend? Thank you for the popular vote. Appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. Appreciate you joining. Thank you for being here. RDH, how are you, friend? Thank you for joining. So, friends, what I will say really quickly, we got the one more rose for the Daily Heart Me. Which state are you in, Hearts? I am in Florida, Orlando, Florida. So yeah, when the pollen is high, so I know when my voice starts doing this. I was outside this morning a little longer than what I normally do because I went to the store, I had some errands to run. So I did all that in between coming here and my dropping off my son to daycare. So I could tell the difference. And so my voice is going out. So we'll see if I'm able to see how this goes today. I think I'm going to stay also because I know I have a couple things I need to do this morning. So I think I'm going to stay not as long as normal. Appreciate you all being here. So we'll see. Thank you so much, Paul. Hey to Goddess. Appreciate you joining as well. We achieved the roses. Thank you so much. I appreciate the flash code. We got that. Sharing out the live. Thank you all for supporting that. So this particular live, look at you being a title gifter. Thank you so much. My friends who are coming in the room and you shared out the live. If you press down on my nose and my glasses, you can share the live that way. It allows TikTok to push the live out to other people. We'll see if we get some more people. Like I said, I'm still in the shadows, so I don't know what's going to happen. You said getting smoke from Canada, so my throat is scratchy and bad air quality warning. Really? Oh, wow. That's right. You guys are right there on the border. Okay, awesome. From Minneapolis. Wow. So yeah, the pollen down here is pretty bad. So when I go out, I can tell almost instantly when I come back in and I'm struggling, my voice is struggling, all the things. So that's part of it. You all, thank you so much. Thank you for liking the live. And I appreciate all the follows. See you all following the live as well and sharing out the live. Anybody who's new to the room, let me know you're new. We're going to get to chat in a little bit. My new people, this is my Level Up Live. I consider this is like the live where yesterday someone asked about doing two separate lives. What I end up sharing is that this first live in the morning is more like strategy. Okay? Hello, thank you so much, Paul. It's more like strategy, whereas my afternoon live is more like mindset. So mindset, when it comes to my newbies, my people who are scared or nervous, I talk about how you should have the right mindset to do this, and you could do things. It's almost like confidence. You could do things that you maybe have never thought you could do, and so coming live, connecting with your audience, engaging, doing all the things. You're talking to yourself on the screen. So that's the mindset part of it. This morning, I talk about strategy because if you're going live, that you're connecting with your audience in a very intentional way. So you want to make sure you're focused on what does it mean to monetize here as a live stream, but also how do you monetize when you think about going out beyond the live stream and you're talking to your audience. You're offering a solution to whatever their pain points are. And then as you offer that solution, they see you as the person who's going to help solve their problem. And then in turn, they buy your solution. So it's a bigger strategy here. And I want you all to see that picture, see the big picture here, because how you doing, Brenda? Because oftentimes that's missed. It's like, oh, I'm just going to go live and I can talk to everybody. And I tell you, no, you can't talk to everybody. You got to talk to your target audience. We had that conversation. Crescent, you level up, Brenda. Look at there. Thank you. Look at Brenda. You did level up. Yes, level 14. Nice. Look at you. You're growing. The original Aborigine. How are you, friend? Come on into the live. I appreciate you all joining the live. And so as you're going live, you want to be intentional about who you're talking to. You cannot talk to everybody. I say that all the time. Just because, thank you so much, Sapple. Thank you so much for coming on in, friends. Holla Q, how are you, friend? Coming into the room. Thank you so much, Paul. Is it Paul Dog Beats? Appreciate you all being here. So yeah, so you can't talk to everybody. You got to talk to your target audience. So that's pretty much what I share. We had a couple people. Hello, everyone. Hello, bald-headed Gladys. How you doing? Hi, everyone. So if you have questions, let me know because I know a lot of people will come back. You have questions about just the mechanics here. You have questions about how do you get more engagement. You have questions about how do you get people to subscribe or buy your solution, all the things. So I want you to be intentional about what you're saying to them, whether it's recognizing the demographic that you're talking to, and obviously, what does it mean to support them from what are their interests? What are they thinking about? What are they passionate about? How do you name that in your life? Those are the key words I talk about. And then when you talk about the pain points, you got to know your audience. If you know your audience, you can intentionally engage with them so that you can speak to those pain points. Okay? Hello, Doc. How are you, friend? Come on in. So you got to know your audience. So if you're talking again to everybody, you're not naming your audience. You're not connecting with them. Silver Fox, how are you, friend? I see you coming into the room. Appreciate you getting your daily heart me. Good morning. Good morning. Mammal, thank you so much for joining as well. Doc, how are you? You sent out the daisies. Appreciate you. All right, friends. Okay, and let me know. I guess my people who are here already, we got maybe a few new people in the room. But if you're in the room, let me know who is in the room, who is engaging. If you're new, put new in the chat. And if you are an existing live host, put that in the chat. Put your live time, your time zone, and your topic as well. So put that in the chat for us. Good morning. Good job. You guys are connecting. I love it. I did my first live this morning. Nice. How did it go? How did it go, Silver Fox? Let me know. How did it go for you? You said not new. No, you're not new. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Major with an exclamation mark. Let me know. Appreciate you being here. Nika, did you schedule out your live? When are you going, friend? Let me know when you're going. You said, ha ha. I was nervous, but I did it. That's it. Just keep going. Do it scared. Do it nervous. You won't feel nervous after a while. You'll get to the point you're like, okay, let me just get to talking. Let me just get to sharing this good information. Did you get much engagement? How did it go? Did you have anyone come in and sit with you and chat a little bit, or did you just tell your story? Because I tell people that all the time. If you go live, just tell your story. Do it scared. Do it scared. That's it. Do it scared. Yeah, just tell your story. Let people know. Look at you, Don. Thank you so much, Don Life. Appreciate you for the Swan Don. Thank you so much, friend. Yeah, just do it scared. That's it. And then on top of that, just keep talking. That's the other thing people miss on the opportunity just to keep talking and keep sharing. Because as you're telling your story, and that's what I was talking about with your audience, as you're telling your story, they're listening. They're listening to what you're sharing. And then they're like, okay, you know what? This is somebody I want to sit in and learn from. Or this is someone who understands me, who gets me. Look at you leveled up to level 13, friend. This person gets me, so I'm going to keep talking to them. And so you'll see that. Hold on. Okay. You'll see that. People will just start coming in your room. So just keep talking. Holly Q said, I'm a podcaster. Hold on one second. Live host for Black women of the 92%. I go live between 7 and 9 p.m. specific time. Thank you so much, friend. Thank you so much for being here. That's it. That's it. Thank you for the gifts. Yes. Appreciate you. We are leveling up. That's it. Blessings. Thank you so much, friend. Thank you for coming in, Evangelist. How are you, friend? How's everything going? Hope everyone is well today. We are doing well. Oh, I like this. I love it too. Yeah, so yeah, just keep making sure you guys are engaging, especially if you are getting new friends, new community. That's what it's all about as well. Um, but as you are talking, as you are communicating to your community, they're coming in. The chat is chatting. Yes, it is. Good morning. How you doing, Kim? TikTok was TikToking on YouTube, friend. So, oh gosh, I want you to come up, but you let me know if you want to come up. It's up to you. But yeah, so what happened? I'm curious. Is it I can't engage. I was walking. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Get your walk on. Get your exercise on. I gotta start going live in the daytime, but I'm in with my son then, and definitely give him all my time. Yes, yes. So it's hard once you have kids, so they won't let me. Oh, so you can't. Interesting. That's what I was like, was it temp? Like for me, I could tell I'm in the shadows. That's why I say I'm in the shadows. But you're saying you can't even click the go live button. No. Wow. And no reason? No explanation? Oh, I'm curious. What TikTok is really doing the number lately. Hello. Did they give you a temporary one or is it permanent? Like what's the deal? Interesting. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, Kim. Yeah, that's yeah, I don't know where that's coming from, friend. Interesting. Temporary. Okay. Did they give you a time frame with the temporary? Okay. So 5 to 7 days, I'm assuming. So that's typically it. Shadows is different. Shadows is like 2 weeks. That's what I'm. That's what I've been told. Anywhere between. Thank you so much, Hans. Oh, thank you, handsome prince. I was cleaning my glasses for a week. Oh, okay. You were cleaning your glasses, and you said it's for a week. Okay, 7 days then. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, shadowing, I think, is not the same. Obviously, you don't get pushed out to the FYP. You're not getting the reach. So that's different. That's what's happening for me. As you can tell, there's people, when you guys share the live, that becomes part of the reach. But I don't think I'm going to the FYP at all. So I'm not getting that level of reach. So you'll see the difference in terms of being shadowed as opposed to obviously a temporary restriction in that way. So and you think it's because of the glasses cleaning? Interesting. I don't know. Interesting. Thank you all for sharing out the live. I appreciate the support. Thank you so much. So let me know if you have any questions. Feel free to ask them in the chat, especially if you're going live. I wanna make sure I'm supporting you all, as some of you are new to this process, as some of you are thinking about what does this mean for growth. Yes, they said it was a community violation. Interesting. For cleaning your. Oh, thank you. Interesting. Yeah. And I have my glasses on. Okay, interesting. Hello, Mark. Thank you so much for being here, friend. Silver Fox, thank you as well. Well, I'm happy to see that you had gone live, Silver Fox. That's good. How can we tell if our live is on the FYP? You know what? You really, it really is. a combination of how your numbers are growing in your room at that time. You'll see the numbers spiking that way. You can look and look at your total reach. It tells you, I mean, it essentially says that more people are being shared the live. But ultimately, people come in and say, I saw you on the FYP. That's the main way. So obviously, I know when my room is, typically over 40, I think 50 is now there's a different reach that's happening. And so there's the FYP. So that's what I typically would say. Yeah. They must have thought it was something else. Interesting. Yeah. Yes, because they said it was like the horizontal mambo. What does that mean? Oh, okay. I'm a little. Should I be clutching my pearls? I don't know. I'll be right back. I was like, well, that sounded a little provocative. I don't know what that means, but I think that's what you're talking about. Because you were cleaning your glasses. I'm laughing, and I shouldn't be laughing, but I don't know what you meant, Kim. I think that's what you meant. I think we're on the same page, friend. And so that was against the rules for you to clean your glasses. Yeah, TikTok, y'all gotta get it together. This AI system is on something else. I have no idea. You say yeah, so I'm not that green, so I think I know what you're talking about. But we're both learning something new. Now, I would take my glasses off and clean them, but I ain't gonna get in trouble with TikTok. But what exactly just happened? Exactly what they meant. It was the rapid motion. Interesting. Michelle listening to me. So is that what really is the motion that's happening? Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Okay. All right. All right, TikTok. Y'all got to get it together. The AI is on something else. On something else. Thank you so much, Kim. You came back in, flying in. All right. Well, when you come back, you'll come back. Can you have them review it? I know. Like, yeah. That's a good point. Can they review it? Is there any way to do it? Yeah. Interesting. Or appeal it. That's essentially what you're saying. How can you appeal it? Oh, okay. Michelle gave me a better visual. Okay, there we go. I didn't need to deny it. Yes, the AI is very sensitive. It's the new guidelines. Okay, that is. It is. Yeah, Michelle, thank you. Okay. All right. So that's what's happening. So I won't be okay. Interesting. Her agency. Um, I don't think she's with an agency. Are you with an agency, Kim? See if they can do anything about it. And yes, I was deleting that comment. Okay. Okay. Um, so yeah. All right. So let me ask this, Kim. Are you with an agency? I don't know if you're still in the room. I don't think you are though. Did you leave? No, you're still in the room. Okay. I was welcome everyone in cleaning my glasses. I need an agency. Yeah. Yeah, an agency could have those are the type of bands that do happen that you could go to agency for. um when it comes to agencies, I have to go back to my list. I haven't started the research yet. I don't know if there's one that is jumping out at me that I really really like. I think it's called, there was one that I have to find my list. It's on my other table there. I like I said, it could help with something so that yeah, that to me would probably be a reason why agency would be of support. That is silly, yeah. Especially if there's video footage of what you're doing and there's like you know, no misunderstanding. Um, is it like live? No, Live Legion is a TikTok shop agency. So if you were doing a shop, um, your content was focused on TikTok shop, and you did that and then you got a violation, I think that's how they can jump in for that reason. But you need a creator network agency, so they would speak up for you. Did I tell you that New Star does not require battle? No, you did not. So New Star might be one that you want to look at. What do they do though? What's okay? So here's my thing. An agency at some point they're promoting something. Like I always want to know like what are you promoting? If you're not promoting one thing, what's the thing you are promoting? And so is it if it's not battles, then what is it? And so I would wonder what they would do. You have required hours, so they just want your time in building your community and growing. Okay, okay, that makes sense. And then with doing that, then you ultimately will get new you'll get diamonds, collect diamonds. They're gonna hopefully get a percentage of that, I'm assuming. Hello Rosie, how are you, friend? Thank you so much. Kim, you say, I am a God-fearing woman too. Nonsense over here. Yes, yes. So that's interesting. TikTok did that. Wow. Yeah, the AI, it must be really sensitive, right? And it's hard to get real talk from people that are affiliated sometimes. Yes. Yeah, with the agency. You said, so what I will say, Kim, you just made me think about an agency. Have you heard of Chosen One Academy? They seem to be pretty decent from what I'm hearing. They're supporting a lot of the I think spiritual relationships, maybe broadly relationships, those type of conversations. So that might be one you want to look into based on, again, making sure that your live is supported from an agency perspective, but also it aligns with what you're trying to do. Now, I don't know if they require battles. I don't think so. I think really what they do is just making sure that you're building community. So they operate as, from my understanding, they operate in almost like we could think about mini circles. So people are supporting each other. So you have these circles of people who are coming to your live and helping to booster it as well. So you'll see that. I think that's one of the things they do. Don't quote me on that, but I think I heard that, where there's a lot of support in that way. I need to catch up with the notebook. Hold on one second, Fran. Thank you. Don't notebook. I need to catch up with the notebook to take notes. Are you going live yet, Rosie? Let me know if you're going live, and do you have a specific question? Thank you all for sharing the live. Thank you, Silver Fox, for sharing the live. Like I said, I'm in a different. You said no, you're not. Awesome. Well, that's the first step. You got 1,000 followers. You got a community, friend. So we got to get you to go live. So what I typically do, how you doing, Ramona? Ramona, how are you as well? Are you going live? And then Silver Fox went live for the first time today. Good morning, Tiffany. So that's what it's all about. Just go live. The first few lives is nerve wracking. You don't have a lot of support. You get crickets. People are not there. So recognize that it's part of just telling your story, building your community, being as detailed as possible. Because as people are swiping through, they're listening, and they will stop and listen to your story. So you want to be intentional in that way. Good morning. Let's see, Ramona. I'm good. Praise God. There we go, friend. Yes. Appreciate you being here. So, yeah, just keep telling your story, and your audience is going to listen and they're going to support. And as you grow, you'll become more confident in how you're talking about things. Kim, I don't know if you're still in the room. She's a good example of someone who started. I mean, she started, what was it, a month ago? I think you had gone consistently 4 weeks, and this occurrence happened. But I will tell you right now, Kim, you'll be back up and running. Seriously. These little, I tell you, it's a roller coaster. You have the highs and lows, highs and lows. And so when you're in a low point, it does seem like it's going to last always, but it's not. You know that. We know that. So that is not how it goes. So even even now, I'm in the shadows. I'm like, oh, is this going to last forever? No, it's not. That's how it is. You get in, you get out, and that's how it is. And so, you just kind of endure for a period of time, and you'll see your way through it, and you'll be just fine. So thank you. I noticed it. At one time, I had 6 folks in there. Ooh, that's good. Authenticity is key. Yes, it is. Be your authentic self. Absolutely. That's good. For your first one, yeah, absolutely. So, yes, Kim. Yep. Did I miss? What did I miss? Oh, Trisha. Well, Kim said she had a situation where she's on a temporary restriction. So it's 7 days, and so she'll be back up and running. But TikTok was very sensitive about the act of taking your glasses off and cleaning them, and that appearance that it's some movement happening. And so at the end of the day, TikTok gave it the temporary restriction, but at the end of the day, she will be back up and running. Yeah, thought so. Wow. Yeah. So the AI is sensitive, so you got to be careful. Yeah, the highs and lows and room numbers fluctuate. Just stay the course. Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, cleaning glasses. So yeah, stuff like that. Like I said, the the movements that you make, drinking the water, all those things, driving a car. There's some sensitive things, some things you gotta. The AI is sensitive, so you gotta be careful. So you want to be careful about what you do. Now, in this case, it's kind of ridiculous. Yes. Okay. Yeah. So it's kind of ridiculous. And so with that, you got to be careful about how you move and what you do. But the AI is really sensitive. How you doing, Luna? Thank you so much. I notice with huge creators, they can get away with a lot more. Yes, they do. They do. Yeah, they do get away with a lot more. And I'm not sure of the rhyme and reason, beyond, maybe the agency has advocated for them at a certain level so that they now can do those things. Or maybe the AI hasn't caught up with them. Maybe they have on their content disclosure. Maybe they have on the audience control. So all that may be a part of it. So you just got to be careful. Yeah. So you just got to be careful in the meantime. I do know, there's the audience control. Kim, do you use an audience control? Do you ever cut that on? Let me know if you do. Where you make your room 18 years or older. And then and then do you turn your content disclosure? You say yes for both, so you do. Okay, because I know your topic is obviously probably for more of a mature audience. I know you talk about relationships broadly. Yes, okay, yeah. So you talk about relationships broadly. So maybe that is, it's important to have that on, but I know you do have it on, so that's good. Um, but you never know. Thank you so much, Michelle. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here. So my YouTube, let me do my commercial real quick. The YT, I'm on there. Michelle's about to head out, but she is my moderator over there. Yes, Michelle Crochet. So you coming over, friend? She's coming over now, but she's my mod, and she is, let me point here. She's in the chat, so you guys know I do this. And if you go over there, if you're not already, let me know, because she's a good person to connect with. She is helping me grow my channel. I'm trying to be intentional about that. Kim, I know you were over there. So you are over there. So let me know how's that going for you too. Let me know, because I know you have multiple platforms you're on. Healing. Yes, healing. Yep. So I know you're on multiple platforms. So which platform, I know you were growing over here, but which platform is really the better one for you? Dr. Lisa, I bought your bundle. Can you quickly touch on benefits and monthly Zooms? Oh, look at you. Oh, awesome. Luna, okay. Did you buy it today? Let me know. Because I want you to get over on the Instagram. Because if you bought it today, I'll make sure I put you over there. Thank you so much. I do need to do my commercial too, for that. Let's see. Let me know if you have questions about it as well. And let me get you in the group chat. And then I guess you could message about a couple days ago. Okay, you know what? So you bought it under your government name, because I don't recognize the names that buy it. You're welcome. That happens to me all the time. I should have a question in there that says yes, laugh out loud. So that says, what's your TikTok name? Because I'm mainly on TikTok promoting it. And so I should ask that question. And then I probably should ask what's the IG name, because that's for the group chat. But yes, thank you, Silver Fox. So yes, so let's connect. I'm gonna message you because I want to get you on the group chat. And then the monthly meetings, we did one in June. So we did the one for June. The one for July will be, I got to look at the calendar, but I want to say it's after the 4th of July holiday. So we'll do it then. And you said you're mainly on Facebook. Okay, I'm mainly on FB. Michelle, thank you so much. And so yeah, let's message. I'll do a quick overview here because I'll probably stay. I'm gonna try to stay under noon, probably close to 11:30, 12, 11:45, because I have to get going. I brought it a couple days ago. Yes, and you're mainly on Facebook. If you do age restrictions, only people who have age verified can come in. That's not most of us. Okay. Oh, interesting. Interesting. You're saying even from the adult population. Nika, that's interesting. Yeah. Kim, but I will say this though. Her room had been growing pretty significantly. She had gotten to the point where you were over the hundreds on average in your room for the last few days. So her room has grown quite a bit. And with the age restriction, she must have been getting her audience, her target audience. And maybe they were verified. Only people who are age verified people going live. Okay. Are people going live? So you're saying age verified people are people like us who have swiped to show ID. Interesting. So yeah, but she was, like I said, she was getting a nice group of people. So Kim, you could speak to it better. But I think she was averaging in the room over 100. Yes, peaking at 150. Yeah, yeah. So she was getting, maybe these were people who were already going live, but her topic isn't necessarily about going live. It's more about healing, like she said, healing within the context of relationship healing. And so yeah, so I maybe she was getting live host. But yeah, so it can be limiting, but it's working for you. That's great. Yeah, yeah, yeah. She was doing well. I don't normally, so for my live, I normally don't put on the age restriction. Again, I probably could, but I don't. With this particular live, the topic I think is not necessarily appropriate for kids in the sense that they can't purchase anything. So that's why I put on the content disclosure. I think the content disclosure then restricts underage people from coming in a room because they can't purchase. The agency you talked about was chosen one, chosen the number one, chosen one as in a word. So look them up, do some research. I have not done some research on them, so I'll be honest with you. Haven't done any research. And I know there's a couple people who are in my Instagram group chat that have mentioned them. So I know they seem to be, you said I am. Okay, yeah. So they seem to be growing in interest, especially, a lot of my people are people who are focused on spiritual well-being, thinking about their Christian faith-based support for other people in those type of live rooms. So again, Chosen One has come up a couple times because of that. So yeah, but I would look into them. There's another one people mentioned. I think they are into battles though. The other one was Evolve. I don't know if you guys heard of Evolve. Anybody heard of that one in the room? And I think they were mainly battle heavy and focused. So again, they may not be the best one for you either. And our research. Oh, with research on the home screen here. So type them in, Chosen One Academy. I think that's their official name, Chosen One Academy. So look them up, or Chosen One Agency. Try that if that pops up, and see what was said about them. And maybe there's some other live hosts that have that are with them. They're going live. You can go to their room or look at the content that people have posted. Maybe they have their own profile page. I'm sure they do. So maybe they have their own profile page that gives a little bit more context about what they do and what the agency is about. You're still new-ish. Hello, Dr. Peg. How are you? You're still newish, so it shouldn't be a problem with you getting an agency. Most agencies, I will say this though. Thank you so much. I have to check and see if I'm agency eligible because some agencies won't let you go get with them if you have gone live too many times, you've collected too many diamonds. So that whole piece of it plays into it. I think again, you're still new, so you haven't gone live enough of to the point where they would say no, you can't be supported. I think I'm actually in that gray area. So some of my initial research has popped that up. So I'm trying to figure out what's my ability to be able to go with an agency. Still in the back of my mind, thinking about doing an agency. Again, I'm in the shadows, so I need to get out the shadows first. And so once I get out of the shadows, maybe I'll have a better perspective on what's going on with TikTok and some of the things that is happening, so that so I can help other people who have this issue. But TikTok is really great about giving training too. So even if you have an agency, if you're with an agency, or you start an agency, they will give you some training. So I'm thinking that could help me understand, especially this part of being not pushed out to the FYP. Yeah. Friends, okay, so let's do this. I am going to, we're after 11. I am going to pivot real quick. So my friend Luna, you said you got the bundle. When you got it, I don't think I went over it because I've been so lax lately about doing it because I've been so much in a hurry because I've had one-on-ones and other conversations and stuff. So I haven't been able to really show all the benefits of the bundle and walk through it fully. You said, are the benefits of going with an agency? What are the benefits? So Rosie, a couple things that agencies do for you is they give you training. They talk about training. And I'm talking about the Creator Network program. Dee Dee, how are you, friend? The Creator Network program is an agency that is for live hosts. And so as you are going live, you'll see where you'll see where they'll give you training to help you understand the platform, to help you with your engagement with your community, how to build your community, all the things you want to do. So it's things that you probably know just hearing me talk about it, but again, it's packaged into training. So most agencies, they do it in different ways. Some agencies are very organized and structured. And then I've heard about other agencies that it's like, oh, well, you have a point of contact, and beyond that point of contact, that's the support you get. So just recognize each agency is able to operate kind of in their own format. So you might see one agency be very structured and organized and another is not. So just applied. Oh, did you did, girl, did you do your research? Kim said, I'm going to get some support. Okay, friend, you said whatever you saw was good enough for you to see it, for you to hit, let me apply. I love that. Yeah, like I said, I heard it's a positive agency. Again, I don't know all the details, but if you, from your research, you felt like they were the one, then that's it. Okay, thank you all for sharing out the live welcome. I'm not playing in these streets. No, you're not. No, you are not. You're like, in these 7 days, you're going to make sure all your ducks in a row and you got everything you need to not let this happen again. I got you, friend. Yeah, so the reason why you have an agency is training. Training is the main reason. The other reason is what just happened to Kim. When you have an agency, you can, and I'm going to say this, Kim, there's no guarantee the agency can change what happened. So that's the other thing. They promote that as kind of one of their perks, but at the end of the day, sometimes they're not successful. So I just say that, yeah. So I want to just say that because I don't want you to feel like, oh, they can cure it or fix it or do whatever. Not all the time. And I even know that with Live Legion because I was, not that I had a violation on one of my shoppable lives, and I asked about how to get it resolved. She reached out and it was like, well, they couldn't resolve it. So I was like, whatever. But again, you just got to make sure you at least notify them. And so your process, anything, anyway, what happened to you shouldn't have happened. So hopefully they can fix that. Can you talk about if you change your mind about an agency in that process? Oh, thank you. Nika, you're so sweet. You said, Nika, Dr. Lisa, you got to make sure they got all the information because I know you know the answer to that, Nika. I know you've been here long enough. You know the answer, but you are prompting me to make sure I say it. I appreciate that, friend. Okay, so yes, how you doing, TikTok Taryn? I see you all. Thank you so much for coming in the room. So agencies. So here's the deal with agency. You do have an out clause, so you can sign up with an agency. Here's what I tell you to do. Just like I told Kim, go do your research. We talked about an agency for her. I said go to the home screen, plug in their name, see what people are saying. Maybe they have a profile page as well. You can see how they communicate and what type of support they offer, and then see what other people are sharing about that agency. Do your research because when you first start going live, they're going to come into your live room and then they are going to say, hey, they'll send you a DM. Hey, have you heard about the Creator Network? Have you heard about our agency? That happens typically in the first, I would say almost the first couple weeks. You'll start getting those outreach from the agencies. And so as they're doing that, that's fine. I will tell you, ask them questions. Ask questions about what they have to offer. A lot of them will promise, the money, the promoting you, making sure if you get caught up into a situation where you're going to get banned, they can help with that as well. So they promise all that money and security piece. Now, the question you need to ask them is like, what's in it for you? How do you make money off me being a part of your agency? How are you benefiting? So ask that question and see how they answer it, okay? And if they don't answer it in a way that you feel comfortable, then I would say there's plenty of agencies out there. Move on to another one. So don't feel like you have to go with them. That's not the case. So you get 15 days. So I tell you, go ahead and do your research. Somebody you like them, you can test them out for about 15 days, really 14 because you want to be removing yourself by day 15. You can go to the live, on the Live Center homepage. There's the Creator Network program. You can go there and quit if you decide to quit them. And so 15 days, you're fine. Anything after 15 days is that you have to put in a 30-day notice, letting them know that you don't want to be with them anymore. And then you have 60 days that you have to wait. There's this waiting period before you can go to another agency. So just know that there's a process in play and you don't want to be in a situation where you're not able to move forward because you decide to stay with agency. There's red flags. If you see a red flag, go with your gut. Go with your gut. If all they're doing is promoting battling and that's not something you want to do all the time, again, go with your gut. So that way you're not stuck with them. All right, friends, let me just make sure I catch up on some comments. Hello, friends. Hey, hey, how are you, Dr. Peg? So, yeah, benefits. The overall point of going with agency is to help you grow. And and if you are someone who is battling or interested in that, they give you battle support and strategy as well. So that's a big piece of it. That's called part of the entertainment areas of TikTok. So yeah, thank you so much, Jara. Thank you so much. Let's see. Good morning. Wishing you. I don't know why does this keep moving. Um, oh, thank you so much, Lisa Clark. How are you? Thank you. Dee Dee, good morning, everyone in the community support. Yeah, okay. And the chat was moving on me. I will see you later. Thank you for the encouragement. Thank you, Silver Fox. Appreciate you, friend. Nika, it's important. Yes, absolutely. People need to know that you can get in and get out if you want to move on from an agency. You absolutely can. Let's see. Can you hold on? It moved on me. Can you give a couple of agencies so that I can start doing my research, please? Rosie, I had a list. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna look here below because I'm doing well. No new restrictions. Woohoo! Yes. Give Give me 1 second. I'm gonna pull up my list. It's on my little tabletop here. I have to get up from my seat to go get it. It took me an imposter, but oh, you took me it and took down. Oh, it took down an imposter. A new one already popped up. Oh my gosh, report it. Yes, you gotta keep reporting on them. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me get my list. Okay. So this is my list of agencies that I had just gathered. So New Star was on there. So Nika, you mentioned New Star. New Star's on the list. You know what? I have in parentheses battle. You said they don't though. You hadn't heard that, but I see in parentheses. Somebody must have said it because they have the battle in parentheses. Perfect 10 has battle in parentheses next to it as well. Battles, really quickly before I'm asked, are those competitions where you have to compete with they have a couple different formats, but you compete against another live host. Your room is split. There's a live, there's a timer, 5 minute timer, and people, your audience, your supporters are sharing, liking, commenting, gifting. Gifting in these battles is 5 minutes. It's the highest level people gift in any 5 minutes on TikTok is through these battles. So TikTok encourages it because that's a monetization method for you and for TikTok from a live post perspective. So just keep that in mind. It's not a bad thing if that is what's on your mind. You said tapped out. You all tap it out. Thank you so much. If that's on your mind, it's not a bad thing, but at the same time, it is not something that a lot of people are comfortable with doing or want to do. So, and so if the agency is pushing that, Agency One New Star, is that what it's called? Agency One New Star, is that the official name? Yes, because I told you that, but I was wrong. Oh, you were wrong. You're the one who told me that. He said I was wrong. So I will say this. My only thing, and this is what I tell people too, when you're talking about an agency, somehow they're getting paid. Okay? Somehow they're making their money. They're not doing it for free. TikTok is compensating them for something. Okay? And something to do with what you're doing, your success, your engagement, your growth in diamonds and rewards. So somehow their angle is to push you and promote you so that you're successful. And what they will push you towards, in most cases, is the thing that they're really benefiting from. Okay? So you see agencies like Gravitas Q, they push the battles. That's what they do. So just recognize that that is something that you need to ask that question so you understand. And if you're fine with it, then by all means be fine with it. Battling is not a big deal to you, or whatever other thing they do is not a big deal, then by all means. If you go with a TikTok shop agency, what they're pushing is that you are doing shoppables, shoppable videos, shoppable lives, that you are showing up doing that work. That's what they're gonna push because they want you to be successful because they get paid that way. Writing what you said. That's it. So you got to do your research. Now they're gonna say, "Oh, TikTok pays us." Okay, TikTok pays you for what? What are you getting paid for? Tell me what that is. What exactly? What's your metrics? What's your KPIs? That's business talk. What's your KPIs? Because you're somehow benefiting from something I'm on your roster doing. So what is that thing? What do you get paid for? Okay. So just ask that question. I just said that's one of. No, I just said that's one of the agencies. Okay, gotcha. Okay. If you have a shoppable agency, where are they getting paid from? Yes, your commissions. Yes, absolutely. There's a percentage. Absolutely. Yeah. Yep. That's it. That's what I said. So it's always something. You're just not doing work for free as an agency. No agency is. So just recognize if no agency is working for free, how do they get paid? Okay. So yeah, so I say that to you all just knowing. So when I talk about Live Legion, what I say is, I mean, she was very transparent in saying her commission is 20%. So she gets 80/20. You get 80%, she gets 20 from your commissions. Now, the beauty of that, and I'm gonna say the beauty of it is because she is putting in the work. So if I don't do my part, she don't get paid. But she's putting in the work to make sure I'm successful and she's successful. So she is putting in the work, and because of that, she wants people who are also going to do that their part. I was going to go without an agency, but the glasses gives me pause. Um, yes, yeah, it would give me pause too. It would, in all fairness, because that is so unusual. Um, I will say though, that yeah, that shouldn't have happened. And the reality is, you don't know what else is out there that could happen. So, to your point, that does make sense to go with an agency because you want to make sure you're getting some level of support. Oh, yeah, I don't think I've done that. So, with it's funny with my particular glasses, I've always, oh, what does glass cleaning mean? Linda said, what is that supposed to mean? It meant literally what it meant. It meant glass cleaning. And Kim took off her glasses and was cleaning her glasses. And I guess the act of cleaning her glasses did not bode well with TikTok. And they suspended her because they thought, or restricted her live for 7 days because they thought that it was adult after night activity that was happening. And so, because of that, she's in trouble with TikTok. You said what? Yes, yes. And so that action, that motion, gave them like, okay, what's going on? Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's bananas. I can't say that word either because apparently that's a word. Luna, you gonna make you say it's so weird. Yeah, Luna. That word apparently is under the new things where it is. Hey, you're not supposed to say the cr that word. I don't know why that's come up as a bad word, but and I didn't read that. Somebody else told me that is a. He said, oh, okay. Yeah, somebody told me that that's a, yeah, yeah. Supposedly that's one of those words. I think it's in commenting on someone's video post. It's a word you're not supposed to say anymore. It might have been named as one of the words in the new updates and guidelines. It could have been named there, but I think someone's been saying that. I don't know if it is actually in the guidelines. I felt like I saw it in the video, but I don't know if I read it. I don't think I read it. So that's all I want to say. So yeah, we're learning every day. Yeah, we are. Wow. I just typed out. Just shook my head. Yeah, yeah, yeah. For whatever reason you're not supposed to. Yeah. These TikTok streets are not no joke. Yeah, they're trying to change the the community in general. Banana words because people use it in places of getting a violation. Banana. Yeah, yeah. I've heard that too. So that is. So you hear me say I'm in the shadows. I don't say the other part of that word. I've been trying to avoid saying it, and I've heard people use it in that way too, like bananas. Yeah. Wow. So, and who knows? That might be why I'm in the shadows. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I'm gonna pay attention to this. Like I said, it's been 2 weeks. Well, it should last 2 weeks. It hasn't been 2 weeks yet. Can't say nothing yet. You got to be careful about what you say. I know people ask that of me all the time, and I have heard stories of people getting warnings on their screen. It's just really like, what you just said was wrong. So I have not experienced that yet. So I don't say words. I know there's words when it comes to substance abuses, some of the slang words surrounding that stuff. You can't say. Yeah, any of those slang words. You fill in the blank slang word from back in the 90s or 80s when people were under the influence of some sort of illicit substance. You think of all those words. You don't use those words here. So just know those are things that you can't say either. But yeah, it's different. It's different. Really quickly, Rosie, let me know if you're in the room. A couple other agencies. I had chosen one academy. Can you talk about alcohol? Yeah, I think you can. I think you can talk about it. Yeah, yeah, you should be able to. Content disclosure is going to be key to make sure that you're able to talk freely. Trixie, how are you, friend? So yeah, it's gonna be key. Evolve, I hear is battles. They're battle heavy. Um, Nexus Guard is another one I've heard. Blue Shift, I'm actually intrigued by them, and only because it seems more. I think they're entertainment slash production. So they're an agency. When you think about just a whole, think about a podcast production agency. They're on that level. So I was like, I saw part of their promotional materials and stuff, and I was like, okay, interesting. They seem like next level. They're one of the more successful agencies out there too. I think they've been around for a few years, and they've had some moderate or some fairly good success. So I would say that might be a good one to at least look into. I said enjoy culture. Carter Pulse is, there's a few people I'm going to look into them. Yes, Carter Pulse, look into that one, Kim. Only reason why, I heard their name come up a few times in a few different spaces. And they seem to be on both creator and the shop side. So they're on both sides. So they're all inclusive agency. So they do both. But I think they're truly considered a TikTok creator. They're on this side, truly. So I don't know if they offer as much of the support and guidance and hand holding that a live legion would give you. So that's something I want to share too, because people, all these agencies are not the same. And if you need support, you need someone who's going to hold your hand and kind of walk you through and help you grow, you want to have an agency that's going to do that, as opposed to what I experienced, where it's kind of like, oh, you have this person, they send you a message here and there, but you're not really getting a deep level of support. So keep that in mind. Thank you so much, Anthony. How are you, Anthony? Anthony, you need a bio too. I'm not sure what you meant, friend, but hey, let me know what's going on, friend. But good morning. Good morning, friend. Thank you for liking the live. So So just make sure that you do your research. A couple of agencies that's on this list is TDKS, Zen, and HOTA, HOTA, USA. So those are some ones that have come up on my radar. Thank you so much, Anthony. Let me know if you have any questions, friend. So hey guys, so it's almost 11:30. Let me do this. Luna, are you still with me? Let me know if you're still in the room, Luna. And I was gonna share with you. I don't think you're still in the room. Okay. I was just looking at the list. Okay, Rosie, you're welcome. Let me know if you have any questions, Rosie. Appreciate you being here. Um, Let me know if you're going with an agency. Well, you first need to go live. That's number one. So you want to go live first. So go live at least for about a week, maybe 2 weeks before you even consider an agency. Okay? So go live for 2 weeks, go live consistently. So that's the first step. Then as you go live, as you're practicing going live, getting acclimated, as you build your community, more people are going to come in your room. So you'll see that engagement happening and you'll see that growth happening. But definitely first start by going live. Thank you so much, Didi. Appreciate you. Okay, yeah. So these agencies I just listed, you take them down and research them. But the first step is to go live because they're going to want you to go live anyway. Most agencies require you to go live at a minimum 20 days out of the month. And depending on how they do it, they may want you to go 2 hours, 1 hour for each of those sessions. So again, going live and just coming up, getting the habit of doing it, you'll be, you'll be successful in terms of being comfortable with it. Thank you so much with the greeting hearts. So I typically appreciate your friend. I typically will pivot real quick to my stand store. Let me talk about that. Luna, I don't think you're in the room, so we'll message. But if you guys want to grab some stuff from my stand store, I'm going to be real brief because I know I have to head to a meeting. So I'm going to try to get in and out real quick. But I appreciate all the support. My screen, if you click my face up here, my mini profile is going to pop up. If you click it again, it's going to go to my main profile. It's going to go to my main profile, and you'll see where you can, I'm going to flip my camera so you guys can see it. You guys can see why I'm going live and I am chatting on the screen. So I'm going to click my stand store right there. That's my cursor. I'm going to walk you guys through this. Look at you, leveled up to level 7 on that too. Thank you so much, Rosie. Okay, so really quickly, what's in here, you know, I promote, I'm an affiliate for UBC. So if you're curious about UBC, you can get the sneak peek, as well as UBC is the ultimate branding course. If you want to become an affiliate, you get 85% commission. They get 15. It's a community of 54,000 people. I like UBC a lot because it has everything you need to know about digital marketing and how to be successful. So all that's there for you. If you get it from me, you also get put into my Instagram group chat so I can support you in your growth. My people who are in my other group chat, which is my Launching Our Blueprint Bundle chat, that's where you can get additional support from the community. There's 150 people over there. We are growing. We are connecting. We support each other. I send a daily message to you to keep you encouraged. I also send, we can chat in the DMs because they have the voice memo feature. They also have ability for us to copy links and send different posts and other information. So I like the way the DM is set up over there. So that's why we're there. But we're also over there as a pivot strategy because we don't know what's going to happen. We don't know what we don't know as of yet what's going to happen with TikTok. And so we're still doing and moving forward, you know, just pressing ahead. So make sure you get this. I consider this a starter kit to helping you with creating digital products, understanding digital marketing, how to think about funnels, upsells, your lead magnet, all the things that you're going to need in terms of terminology to be successful and grow in this space. So that's what this is about. Then you also have my starter kits. These are what I call in terms of my checklist, my 3-page checklist for going live, as well as my Chat GPT guide to help you with coming up with your topic, knowing who your target audience is, leveraging it also to create an intro script. So whatever you need, I have about 20 different prompts in total in this guide. It's a six step guide for you. Next thing is if you need one-on-one assistance, you can book a one-on-one with me. I'm happy to chat with you there. I do business strategy. You might look in my stand store and you're like, Dr. Lisa, I don't need that. I have my own products. I have my own things I'm doing. I just need guidance and support. And so that's what I offer. So you have that from me there. And then there is the free download my overthinking to action guide. If you are overthinking this process, I want you to jump in. I don't want you to be scared or nervous or shy. If you're all those things now, that's fine, but I want you to shift your mindset, okay? And part of it is just taking the steps just to go live. Thank you so much, B Queen. How are you, friend? Taking the steps to go live and taking that action, and then not letting the cognitive distortions, the things we tell ourselves, we're not good enough. We failed once. We're going to continue to fail. All these obstacles are in my way, so I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to start. Those are the things we tell ourselves, and then when you get started, you're fine. So this whole conversation about things you can't say and can't do, and what does that mean? Honestly, I haven't given it much thought in the sense of letting that be something that holds me back. So I almost feel like it was one of those things where it's better not to know all the specifics because that may stop you from making progress and taking those steps forward. But as you learn, as you do it, you'll learn and you'll figure out some things that you can and can't do as you get into it. And guess what? TikTok changes constantly. So something we're talking about today is probably a non-factor tomorrow, or something we're talking about we were doing last week we can't do now. And so just recognize you're going to operate in this kind of gray space anyway. So don't let all the things that you tell yourself about the unknown stop you from taking action. So that would be my 2 cents about it. Good morning. I'm good. Hope you are as well. Thank you so much, B Queen. Appreciate you. So all that stuff is in here for you. If you want to grab the bundle, I promote it during my 10 o'clock. I do not promote it during my 4 o'clock because I told you my 10 o'clock is strategy. My 4 o'clock is mindset and really just really helping people not be nervous or scared and just recognizing that there's a piece of this means that you are operating in a vulnerable space. So I want to honor that and support people, but also recognize that you can do it. And you shouldn't have to feel uncomfortable and, not be able to see success because you decided, your fear was holding you back. So, really quickly, the bundle comes with what's called master resale rights. That is part of digital marketing where you can buy a product and resell a product, rebrand it, do all the things to make it so that it's your own. You also have private label rights. Again, it's your product and you can totally transform it and or sell it out the box, however you want to do it. So this particular bundle has 3 mini courses: the digital marketing 101 course, the branding masterclass, and a Canva mastery. And then the last thing that you have here is a playbook where it walks you through the next 30 days of getting up and running. So I encourage you to do all these courses. The creating your brand identity in week 1. That's essentially what you're going to end up doing. Week 2, you're going to create your products, your free products, your paid products. Week 3, you're going to create your storefront. I use Stand Store. You might use a different storefront. There's Beacon, System.io, Go High Level, Shopify, Etsy. We said Pay Hype. There's so many different storefronts out there. So it just depends on if you have physical products or digital products. But you want to create your storefront and all the email flows and back-end systems. And then week 4, you are going to launch your product in storefront. So ideally, you are going live this entire time because you're listening to your audience. You're getting a sense of what you're doing. You're creating that product that's going to be the best product for them because you're getting a sense of the questions they're asking. And then ultimately, they'll buy and support from you because they see you as someone that has the solution they're looking for. Okay. Last thing here is that you're going to get those about 46 PLR products, private label rights products. And then you also get put in my Instagram group chat. And then you get access to me and you meet with me. And I support you. D-Ray, how are you, friend? I support you in your journey. I want to make sure you're successful. You can ask questions. We can meet in the DMs. And if we have to meet over Zoom, I'm happy to meet with you as well. So I want to make sure my community is growing as much as possible. So all that is available to you. If you purchase it, you will get this here. This is what it's going to look like. This is the confirmation page. So people, anyone who bought it during this sale price, usually it's $127, it's $47 now. You will get this confirmation page. And these are your clickable links, okay? These are all your product links. And you also get a video. So it's going to come via confirmation page. You'll get this document. It also comes to you via email from Stan, the Stan Store email. And it will have other instructions for you to log in to my, go to YouTube and look at the video because I walk through each of these products on the video. Thank you so much, D-Ray. I see you with the bubble gum. Thank you, friend. You'll have that as well as you'll have the opportunity to get into my Instagram group chat. So you're going to send me a message. So that's what you need to do. Send me a message over there. Follow me over there. We connect and in the DMs and I add you to the group chat. So that's the other step that you need to do. Let me know if there's any other questions. I'm not going to walk through it today, but you are more than welcome to go in. If you grab it, you have that YouTube video. You're more than welcome to DM me, ask me questions. If you're intrigued, if you are curious about if it's for you, if it's not for you, I answer questions. I answer questions. I don't send DMs. I don't initiate them, but I do answer them. I'm very thorough with getting back to you. Hello, Coach Miss Jessie. You know what, friend? I was about to leave. I have a couple meetings this afternoon. I am running behind. I appreciate all the support. How you doing today? Yes, you do answer. I do. I am there for you all. I don't want you guys to feel like Dr. Lisa then made me get this thing or I felt like I needed this thing and she's nowhere to be found. You won't get that from me. You will get support. I'm here for you all. And I want to see you guys grow and be successful. So don't feel like you have to do this alone, okay? Digital marketing is profitable. It is a thing that you can do to make passive income and primary income, but it requires you to be in it. You got to set up your back end systems. You got to make sure you are communicating to your audience, your right audience, okay? So a lot of that is part of the strategy. Bella, you know what TikTok heard me say? I'm about to leave and all y'all coming in. TikTok is wrong for that. So wrong. How you doing, Bella? Thank you for the level up cake. How's everything going, friend? TikTok is dead wrong for that. Yeah, TikTok playing me. Kenyatta, how are you, friend? Wrong on so many levels. I know. Like I just said it, TikTok. You what? Everything's good. You need to say you're gonna leave 5 minutes in. I know I do. I need to constantly say it. Maybe they'll take me out the shadows. Like, look here, I'm about to leave y'all. I'm leaving. They are wrong for that. I really am about to go. But I appreciate y'all coming in to support. That's so sweet. Let me know if y'all got questions. I know y'all are busy people too. Y'all are out in these streets doing your thing. So I appreciate you all doing it and coming by to visit and hang out with me and ask questions and do all the things. Look at you, friend. Thank you for sharing out the live. Yes, have a good day. Thank you so much. Appreciate you all. All right, friends. I know y'all gonna do some quick engagement. Make sure you claim your points. If you have not claimed your points, claim your points. And my YouTube friends, thank you so much. If you have not gone over to my YT channel, it's Dr. Lisa Launch Your Income. My moderator is Yes Michelle Crochets. She is my YouTube person. I want y'all to connect over there. I'm doing my shoppable live tonight at 8:30. I'll be doing that tonight as well. So definitely connect with me over there. And that way you get all the tips and strategies you need for tech products and tech deals in particular. I said tech. I think I'm going to try to do a couple wellness products today. I will see if I can throw a few of them in. See you there. Thank you so much, friends. All right. I appreciate you so much. Thanks. Just fabulous. Love it. All right, friend. Hey, just fabulous. I messaged you on IG. Go grab that. Claim your points. Yes, definitely claim your points. I messaged you on IG, Coach Miss Jessie. I did message you because I came across a video. You said, okay, yeah. I came across a video that talked about the 5K followers to get unlimited. So, yeah, go ahead and check that message out. All right. All right, friends. Take care. I appreciate you all. All right. Bye-bye. All right. Thank you so much, my YouTube friends. Appreciate you all being here. Thank you for hanging out. Don't know if you were in the chat, but I appreciate you all coming through. And I will be back today at 4. Take care. Bye-bye.